Most boats need a crew or they don't get very far. That crew supports each other, works together towards a common goal, and is there to be a community. We all have our own crew, a group of highly trusted people who help us get through life. We encounter many different crews in our lives: school friends, neighbors, work colleagues, family members. You share a close trust bond with your crew. You can be vulnerable and you can be your true self, and they can with you. A crew has shared values and purpose. I'm sure you can recall challenging times in life and the people that helped you get through it. They are your inner circle. They're your closest confidants. I bet you can name a few members of your crew immediately, just as we begin to talk about this. Do members of your crew have a similar purpose and values? Are they clearly defined? Are they understood? Are they clearly communicated? Or is there an assumption everyone is on the same page? Helen Keller reminds us that alone we do so little. Together we can do so much. As you think about your own crew, take another moment to dream a little. What could you accomplish together that would be impossible to do on your own? Who are those people in your crew that would be most vital to the success of your dream? Ready for an activity? Let's get to know your crew a little better. This is a quick mapping exercise that can be a powerful way of getting to know your crew. The top half of this circle represents your work life, while the bottom half represents your personal life. Work life and personal life are not always clearly delineated. So there is a section in the middle called the crossover zone, where certain people factor significantly in both. The inner circle represents people you are closest to, those you see or work with almost every day. The middle circle represents people who are important to you and help you get things done. You interact with these people often, but less frequently than those in your inner circle. The outer circle represents people in groups who are still important to you, but with whom you interact with less frequently and have less of a bond. Think about your crew. Is everyone the same? Do they share the same color preferences? Do they have similar driving forces? Do they share the same values or philosophies? Do they all have the same backgrounds? Having some things in common is important and even necessary, yet if you are surrounded by people who are clones of each other and you may fall into a mindset of groupthink that hinders openness, growth, and learning. Do you have a good mix of people in your crew? People who will really challenge you to open up to greater possibilities. A good crew lifts each other up. Can you see why values and trust are so important to a crew that can challenge each other, be vulnerable and authentic, and voice different points of view? Finally, think about how your crew has changed over the years. Have your crew members changed their own perspectives? How has that affected you? Have any crew members left your inner circle? Has anyone joined it? It is so important to be intentional about choosing your crew and surrounding yourself with people you can learn from.